Alright, so here we are, we're about to green stuff some of these gene stealers here. There's a little shot of my work area in all its glory. All sorts of paints, some corn berserkers, my cat. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of green stuff. You don't really need a lot. Let's take a little bit of green stuff. We're going to fill in some of these holes here. Put a magnet in, kind of press it down, and then smooth out the green stuff around it, and then I'll encase it into the hole, kind of fill the hole into, and make a nice flat base for these guys to stand on. So, alright, so let's do this first one here. Let's start with the back. Just taking about a BB size ball of green stuff here. Just going to drop it in there, kind of flatten it out just a little bit. Alright. And take a magnet, just drop it in, alright, and then just push it down, make it nice and flat. You'll see the green stuff kind of come up over the edges there. That's what you want. You want the green stuff to kind of fill in all of the holes that you made. Push it down. At this point, you're not really looking for, a nice smooth edge. That's what this thing's for. So don't worry about that just yet. Just get the magnet in there, get it nice and flush with the base, so that it looks nice and flat. Then after you do that, provided your little tool doesn't stick to all the magnets, move those guys over there. What you're going to do is, I use, a lot of people do use different things, but I use petroleum jelly, just Vaseline. I just take a little bit, put it on my thumb here. I don't know if you can see it glistening there, but I got a little bit of the Vaseline on my thumb there. And I take the tool, just kind of rub it a little bit on there, so you get a nice, really fine, thin film on the end of the tool. And then just pull it out. Just pull it out around the magnet. Now obviously you can hear it kind of stick into the magnet. It's one disadvantage of using a metal tool, but it's not that bad. Not that big a deal. Wipe off any excess. Obviously if you can find something that's like a nice hard plastic, that'd probably be preferable, but like I said, I don't really have any problem with it. As long as you just you go slow. Make sure everything is nice and flat. And this one here is just about done. You can see it's kind of spreading out along the edges there, so it's getting nice and flat. A little bit more there. So there he is. So I'm going to call this one done. Maybe just a little bit more right here. Yeah, looks good. So that part's done. I'm going to do this part, and then on to the next ones. And then I think so. The next segment of this video will probably show you how I do the tricky one. This guy here. How we do him. Make sure that none of the green stuff spills up into his feet. If any of it does, how we take care of it. So that'll be next. Alright, so I've started with basically the same principles as we've been doing before. I've got the green stuff in there. I've got the magnet in there. So what I'm going to start doing now is, obviously this is our little guy. This is the guy that has the problem base. Here's our problem child. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push down on the magnet, kind of spread out some of the green stuff a little bit, switch it around, smooth out whatever green stuff leaks through up here, and just keep alternating that. Just push down on the magnet, smooth out whatever green stuff leaks out. Push down on the magnet, smooth out the green stuff. So that's kind of the goal of this, is to make sure that there's a balance here between whatever leaks out of the hole on the top up here versus the stuff on the bottom. So you want to make sure that there's a nice balance there, and obviously the sculpting tool will help with that. So let's just do that. So as you can see, got a little bit of green stuff up here, so we're just gonna smooth that guy down. Obviously, if too much comes out, like as you can see here happen, just take it off. And you don't need it. Does it need to be there? You don't need it. So it looks pretty good. So I think we'll just start smoothing some of that stuff out. I'm going to use the other side here. It's a finer tip. There you go. So that's all smoothed out. Now, yeah, because most of it was smoothing out, was bulging out from the front there. It kind of left us with a little bit of gap around this side of the magnet here, and you'll have that happen from time to time. You either won't put too much green, you won't put as much green stuff in as you wanted to, or stuff like what happened with me happens all the time. So one of the ways that you can help with that is to just take some more green stuff. Just take a little bit more, roll it up into a nice little, they call them sausages, I don't know, just little lines of green stuff there. Just put it around the edge, break it off as needed. And then we're just going to do the same thing we've always done.